8th, Samoa 10th, but you can throw the form book aside. Samoa unbeaten in their first 2 games. England dropping out there, dropping 2 games. Here come the captains right now.
Samoa have been flying high all day. This is a team, when they get their tails up, they are very, very hard to stop, but don't count on England. The experience of Tom Mitchell in this squad, the hunger to get a win. It's going to be one heck of a game. Can England contain Samoa's flying around step-in ability? Or will Samoa continue the form that they've been in all day long?
England have lost all 3 matches against Samoa in 2022. So Samoa victories against Kenya 33-14 and Scotland 22-7 as them in sublime form. England losing to Scotland and Kenya. A couple of close games as well. Referee is Jordan Waite. We'll have the whistle for this one from Australia. Over a century of games, he's in charge here. Samoa, they're a side coached by Brian Lima, the chiropractor, inducted into the World Rugby Hall of Fame in 2011. He has changed around this side, that's for sure. They've met 79 times. Samoa have won 38, England 40. England will kick off from left to right. I'm down to Stanford alongside Zach Test, former US Eagle, and Hall of Famer himself as well. Freddie Roddick kicks off to Manu Samoa, but players are in front of him. A disastrous start for England.
Not ideal for England there, giving free possession away to Samoa. Look at this man, number 7, Matavao. It's been on form all day. What set piece plan will they use here to disconnect England's defense?
Malani Matavao, one of the 3 co-captains, offers a switch to Steve Onasai. On the right, Scanlon is there as well. There's Waina Sione. Such a power runner is Sione. Scored against Kenya earlier in the pool stages. Matavao is back as a link man, firing across to Vafasa Afasua, who cuts up the middle of this English defense.
No, you're too
they
late.
get to realign. Leitufia does really well, gets it back on the inside. Couple of jump steps from him. Matavao with Samoa ranging up on the end of this one. Paul Scanlon gets it on the outside. Maliko. Va'apelo Maliko. And a referee's on the ground there. That's expert officiating.
Maliko has been in fine form all day.
Try yes or no.
But they got a 5-meter scrum outside of England's try line. They've been lethal when they get inside the opponent's 22. Let's see what they can cook up to get their first try of the game.
Yeah, Va'apelo Maliko scored 2 against Kenya, 2 against Scotland.
Come back on.
He's with the Tapasi Rugby Club. He's so lethal with ball in hand. Malani Matavao at first receiver. As Niueli Leitufia feeds for Samoa. Matavao feeds it up to Steve Onasai. Looping around. Waina Sione. Sione's a buzz. And there's no stopping him from 5 out. Samoa have the first score.
Fantastic two-phase attack from Samoa there. Using their center to bash it up the middle. Condensing the English defense, shifting the ball wide. And then a nice, easy score inside that 15-meter channel. Yeah, just using his pace and power, shrugging off defenders left and right, slamming the ball down for the first 5 points of this match.
Such a great player to watch with ball in hand. Waina Sione, 26 years of age. Dream team, voted by the fans for the HSBC Dream Team in round 7. Flying over for Manu Samoa. Years gone by, they were series champions in 09 season, 010. Legends on those teams, Wali Mai, Lola Lui, Michele Pessamino. But new legends in the making here. 7-0, England, little possession to speak of.
What a great kick by Samoa, putting it at least 40 meters in the air.
Yeah.
Really hard to judge from the English. Bounce of the ball goes their way. Now they got to line out inside English half. Just the start you want.
That's nice.
Samoa, Cup finalists in Las Vegas 2019. Have it with Sione, throws one dummy, fires it over the top. Just a little trip there from Steve Onasai, but they're realigned. To the right they go, Leitufia. Maliko, one of the most dangerous players in the game of sevens. Keeps possession. On a side. Scanlon scoops up around the breakdown. They link really well, do this Samoan outfit, as they jump step in the middle. Maliko again offering a lot of movement off the ball. Paul Scanlon comes up and delivers a pass to Sione. Flag goes up.
Yeah, Samoa, they don't want to create rucks. They want to keep the ball alive. Unfortunately, sometimes you get isolated on the edge. Just a toe in the out of bounds. Unfortunate, as they were getting some good momentum.
Yeah, you're good. Come back on.
That's as it stands now. Samoa would top the pool with Kenya second. Finally, we get a chance to talk about some English players. They hack it in. Tom Emery. But it stays now with Samoa again as they go again. Beautiful footwork. Niueli Leitufia gets it away to Afasua. High shot. So minus Sione. Thought he could go quick there. Wasn't on the mark.
Samoa wanted to play up tempo. Unfortunate the referee didn't see where he tapped the ball from. Samoa taking this game at their own pace.
Okay, let's go.
The series needs a strong Manu Samoa, and they've certainly delivered this year. 4th place in Vancouver, Toulouse and London. Now they have it at the halfway line. Leitufia gets it away to Maliko.
Stay.
Afasua there in support. Clock winds down in this first half. Sione takes them on himself. It's a beautiful delayed pass. Baobasa Afasua will capitalise and score here for Samoa, but Waina Sione set him up perfectly.
Brilliant rugby from Samoa there, and what a brilliant offload to unlock the English defense. Suop gets the reward, but it all comes from Sione. Looking for that offload lane, it's not there. Finds just a beautiful touch to leave it to his teammate. And there was no one in front for Samoa's second score.
Just that support line from the big frame, Afasua. World Rugby Sevens repechage player last year. Played for Samoa as well in the Pacific Challenge. Strong lead so far for men from the South Pacific. Chips it over, it's 14-0. Samoa lead, minutes ago in the first half. Cup quarterfinals, they'll cross over with Australia and Argentina. They've had almost all the possession. Have Samoa. Barely spoken about the English players yet. The restart, knocked back. Excellent work. Sione. Jump step, and he goes up the middle. Waina Sione takes on the whole English defence. And it's well tackled. The reach is over. Another time we will check to see if a try has been scored. And there is clear grounding. Waina Sione is lighting up Los Angeles.
Take a bow, Mr. Sione. That was brilliant. Winning the kickoff back, again, starving England of possession. Getting support around, and just a big hop, foot, and step, and the pace to finish. Individual brilliance by the Samoans. And what grit and fight to make sure that he gets the ball back. Tom Bowen almost there to suffocate that ball, but not enough to stop the Samoans' third try.
Are you all good? Okay.
Conversion attempt. Strikes the post. 19-0. It's been a perfect first half so far for Samoa. And there's still one more play left before they go to Oranges. Commonwealth Games, they placed 5th. They beat Scotland 24-19, did Samoa. Free kick for England. They'll have something here before we go to the break.
England's first chance really to get their hands on the ball. Samoa hasn't had to make a tackle yet today. What can England cook up here from this tap pen to get themselves back in this game?
Freddie Roddick shaved the moustache of his. He was looking like Freddie Mercury. No, I can't call him that anymore. Thank you, Freddie. England. Wait for possession. It does come to Roddick now. Puts the kick over the top. A lot of Samoan chasers. That's the wrong option. But of course, hindsight is 20/20. And we will go to the break. It is all Manu Samoa so far in the first 7 in this Pool D game. They lead at the break 19-0 against England. Well, we really didn't mention many England players, and when they had possession, they scooped it away. What do you think the keys are here, second half, Zach?
Yeah, interesting game plan from England. They've had the ball twice and really haven't used it to their benefit. They haven't stressed Samoa at all. It's going to come down to kickoffs. Retain possession. Get it. Put it in your hands of your big ball carriers and your speed, and really test this Samoan fitness. Samoa's just got to continue to do what they've been doing, winning the ball in the air, creating confusion between English defenders, and finishing with power and pace.
Zach, you played a long time on the series. You can see the rhythm, you can see the chemistry with this Samoan side.
Yeah, you can see that they fight and claw with each other, that there's really good chemistry, that they know how each other move, they know how each other is going to move into space and how to exploit that space. It's an innate thing where you can just look into your brother's eyes and know where he's going to be without even saying it with words.
Led by the great Brian Lima, the chiropractor, was an ear handful on the field.
To say the least, Alan, to say the least.
Manu Samoa looking strong here to go into the Cup quarterfinals, of course. Go in their third game. Beautiful Los Angeles welcomes you to Southern California. The Golden State has seen a lot of action here during the pool stages on day 1 of this 2-day tournament to close out the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series. And Samoa lead England 19-0. Samoa looking to win their third game and top the pool, which crosses over with Australia and Argentina. Kenya go through as well. England just need to take some confidence from this game. They can get on the board here. Start to the restart. Coached by Tony Rowe. England set 8th on the series, 8th in London, the last event they played on the series. They look to receive another beautiful restart, and they do capture this one. Bowen at the end of this one, the veteran, 59 tournaments for him. Also play with Great Britain. England up the middle, little break here coming. Roddick takes it back to the right-hand side. Will Homer. Good step there for Charlton Kerr. Finds Homer in support. England finally able to get everybody involved here as they try stretch this field. Big hit on Jamie Barden, not a Nottingham University player. Homer, the little goose, takes the outside gap. Does Homer? What a ball on the inside. Bowen is there. Tom Bowen hits the accelerator. And England will go in for their first try in the corner.
That's more like the England rugby that we've seen throughout this year. Pulling the ball side to side, pulling the strings in the middle of the park, waiting for an opportunity to goose step through the middle, and a brilliant no-look offload to Tommy Bowen, who we know has been around for years, finishing off tries just like this. Great start for England to start off the second half. That's how they wanted to start this half. Let's see if they can continue to put Samoa under pressure.
One of the great finishers, Tom Bowen. Of course, had Dan Norton, Ben Gonings, and Tom Mitchell ahead of him on the try-scoring list. Tom Bowen has been exceptional. Emery, his kick, unsuccessful. 19 points to 5. England strike back. So whatever Tony Roke said to his side has worked. And speaking of Tom Mitchell, here he is, nicknamed Mr. Hollywood. Well, he's spent a year or two here with the LA Guiltinis. Was injured for the first part of the season. So great to see him back in an England Sevens jersey. Event number 64 for Mitchell goes down the middle. They'll need his experience. But Samoa take the penalty with a challenge in the air.
Yeah, this is a new rule in Sevens rugby. The referees are protecting people in the air. You've got to maintain your body control, and you can't take out the opposition in the air. It's very crucial to players' longevity in this game.
Yes, a yellow card issued down into the sin bin for 2 minutes. Will go England's Charlton Kerr. So a common choice, here it is.
Yeah, you see he's just getting into the body of the potted lifted player. You can't do that anymore, as it's a dangerous play.
And the player falling on the ground, landing on one leg. Deemed even more dangerous with all his body weight. Samoa, peel around the fringes, behind the back plate. There's a good ball to Matavao. Malani Matavao has Leitufia with him. Afasua around the way and the kick down. Maliko, all sorts of skills from Maliko. Genius from Manu Samoa. Will come back for the whistle, but I'd like to see that again.
Almost some absolutely Fijian magic type play from the Samoans there. Unfortunate the ball just didn't go where it needed to be. But it looks like a basketball tip-off between these two men. An ill-advised little chip kick from Samoa there. They've been really well with ball in hand. It's interesting to see why they're kicking the ball.
Fine.
Tom Mitchell.
Set.
33-year-old veteran, debuted in Wellington in 2012, gets him away early.
Over.
Nice little room to operate here on this near side. Callum Randall. Support there by Tom Emery. Across field goes Barden. Homer wants to cut back to where his support runners are. Mitchell's there. Gives a no-look pass. Emery swallowed inside the 22. Stays with England. Penalty.
Tackle assist.
Yeah, in sevens rugby, the referees are critical at the breakdown. If you're a tackler assist, if you have any part of your hands on the ball carrier, you've got to release to have a chance to go steal that ball. Really hard to score with 6 men here for England.
Let's go.
Yeah, they struggled in the first half with 7. Down 19-0. Now they've got 1 from Tom Bowen, so they go for the attacking line-out. Finally, time elapses. Back to the full 7. Charlton Kerr on the field, the 24-year-old.
Come back on.
Mitchell played all season long at the LA Memorial Coliseum. Now here, lovely ball from Mitchell. The no-looker. Homer in midfield. Wants to rip it wide to Callum Randall's under all sorts of blue jerseys as well. Kerr goes the short side, tackled, knocked back. Matavao has it for Samoa. Their defense is so strong and then opens up opportunities. Leitufia gets a lovely switch to Sayoni, who's tackled hard and spills it. England now with possession. They go wide through Randall. Man that debuted in Cape Town 2019. Mitchell heavily involved. Tackles keep coming though on Tom Emery. And possession changes one more time.
Just not a whole lot of urgency from the English here. Yes, they're pulling Samoa around, but the handling execution isn't quite where it needs to be. They like to play a pull-out game, which means the players on the backside have to reload really, really hard, so the players under pressure have options. Samoa will want to control the last 2 minutes of this game. They're ahead. They've been ahead all day. How can they close out the game with their experience and composure?
They bring on Motu Apitai. They're the Siu Rugby Club.
Body on your hooker.
Body on your hooker. 19-5, Samoa lead. Beat Kenya 33-14. They beat Scotland 22-7. Looking for their third victory to top the pool here. The Kenyans going through as well. In Pool D, Matavao can't handle.
Just a little sloppy there from the Samoans. You can see what they want to do. Have a short line runner with the 9 coming out the back to create an extra overload. But unfortunately, the lines were just a little tight, and the pass didn't get to go to hand. Gives England new life in this second half.
Come back on. Crouch.
We're at the 18th USA Sevens event. 3 different cities we've been to. We're back in Los Angeles where it all started in 2004. Feed here from Blake Boyland is on the park. Mitchell, Mr. Hollywood, gets the fan, throws it back of the inside. It sets up for Matavao. It's a gift for Samoa. And they cut back in. Vaipelo Maliko had inside the 22. Apasua now arrives. England pile in, and they pinched us. Big tackle from our referee as well, Jordan Waite. Mitchell through that pass. They kick it through. Callum Randall chases his own kick, bouncing around and scooped up by Owen Newett. Left-footed step, a no-look at pass. England read this well. Kick it ahead here, still for Manu Samoa as the crowd sense something's coming. Malani Matavao steps in, a low one to handle. They throw it back superbly to Samoa. And again, it's the goose. Matavao. Just that patience to build back to Opitai. The magic footwork of Nua. Owen Nua has sliced and diced and burnt this England side.
Shaka up, brother. Well done to you, man. Just supreme patience from Samoa there. Never creating a ruck, constantly asking questions of the English defense, and then just a little forward kick through and just beats his man through the hole. Samoa is flying high today. Yeah, he enjoyed that one. Southern California surfs up, bro.
Their followers, they're loving this performance on day one from Samoa. 3 wins out of 3, flags are raised. 26 points to 5, the score right now. Final play in Pool D. Matavao goes down. England take this one.
Samoa pulled down.
They lost to Scotland 19-5 in Kenya, 19-14 to this English side. Papi and Bavadra is on this near side if they need him. Big, strong Fenn. Up the fray they go with Barden. Mitchell is there, scrum half. Former England captain. Across, they whip it with Emery. Better ball, Boyland. Far side ruck set there with Callum Randall. England, better width on attack. And Bavadra, up he spots a gap. A one-handed flick back on the inside to Tom Emery. Bowen, the lone try scorer in this game. Boyland to Randall. They throw it up on that far side. Almost getting it back in is Kurt. Mitchell again. Better width-to-width attack from this English side. Emery. Barden can't slip on the outside. Samoa pile in 3 players and get the penalty. That is Manu Samoa strong.
No, you hold on to it though. 9.
Samoa chip this in the field of play. It's not out. Matavao wants to play on. Even though they've won this game, he kicks it ahead himself, like you've seen here with the LA Galaxy who play at home. What a pickup from Matavao. Flicks it in the field. Opitai is there. Manu Samoa do it in style.
Manu Samoa said if there's time on the clock, we want one more, please. Really, really good dunk. Spotting the space in behind. Quality kick. Another little nudge. And then a great offload. Spotting the space in behind. Look how many Samoans are in the picture in front of the ball. Little kick through, keeping the ball alive. Great pickup, Fenn, and a quality offload. And Opitai gets the reward.
Just supporting at the right time in the right place. Motu Opitai, 21-year-old, dives over, scores in Los Angeles. Sees himself on the big screen as well. They can start to celebrate. Cup quarterfinal looms tomorrow for Samoa. Kick is unsuccessful, but they have won this comfortably. Have Samoa against England by a score of 31 points to 5.